I can't lie, y'all. My inner hip-hop, rap, comic book, geek, nerd, whatever the fuck is this shit. I don't know what it is, but I know one thing, this fucking collabo, I needed it in my life, and it's here. What's going on, everybody? It's the Granddad Woolly, and you are here again for another edition of Woolly Reviews Hip Hop Data. We got an album review today. We're gonna talk about the brand new album that just fucking dropped, one I've been looking forward to. On the list of collabs for this year, this was number one, goddammit, easily, and it's finally fucking here. I'm finally ready to talk about that shit. It's from one of my favorite hip hop groups and one of my favorite MCs of all time. They came together on some Voltron shit and made a project, and you know I had to talk about that shit. These niggas are back. They dropped the new shit. We got the supervillain talking about the new album, Czarface and MF DOOM, Czarface Meets Metal Face. Now, for those who don't know, Czarface is a dope group consisting of MCs, Inspector Deck from the Wu-Tang Clan, and Esoteric, along with producer 7L, and of course, MF DOOM, the infamous supervillain, legendary MC in the game, been doing it for a long time, mad villainy, food, fucking everything else in between. I mean, I could just go on and on about Doom. Motherfucker's a legend, and they finally have come together to do a full-length collaboration project, and with it being such a huge collaboration, I couldn't do this shit on my own, so I had to collaborate with it myself. So I hit up the homeboy from GranddadEnt Hip Hop, the one and only Myke C-Town, and we got together on the round table and we talked about this album and we just gave our thoughts about it. So now let's see what me and Myke C-Town thought about Czarface Meets Metal Face. Let's talk about the shit. Alright, y'all, so we are here with the man, the one and only Myke C-Town from GranddadEnt Hip Hop, and we are here to talk about the new album from Czarface and MF DOOM, Czarface Meets Metal Face. And we're gonna start off with you. We're gonna see what your thoughts were on this album, because it's a big deal right now. Everybody's talking about this shit. Well, I don't know. I think everybody is. Everybody?
Are y'all talking about it?
Are y'all talking about it?
You need to.
Is it? Drink more water.
Yeah. All right. So I'll be straight up. I was really looking forward to this album, mainly because ever since Czarface started, I've always thought that it was sort of an homage to MF DOOM. So pulling Doom in just made sense. Now, the problem is I am such a Doom stan, and I love Esoteric, I love INS. I wanted this album to be top tier, and unfortunately for me personally, it did not deliver. I will say that because while I think the rappers rapped, I don't think they showed up to mind blow people like I wanted them to. And I think that a lot of the reason for this is because of the beats. While the beats were dope beats, they all carried the same vibe. They all carried the same tone. There was nothing here that really got me hyped. Yeah, they're boom bap, but it wasn't no nasty, dirty, stank face boom bap.
Yeah, he wasn't ugly.
No, I wasn't ugly listening to this shit. I was just like, all right, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. You know, but I feel like this should have been a whole lot better than it was.
You hear that, y'all?
I'm sorry.
You hear that? He said it should have been better than what.
But see, look, I'm that real homie, all right? I'm that real homie that tells y'all when I'm not 100% feeling what you're doing. I'm not one of these corny yes men that's just like, oh yeah, everything you do is great.
I love Czarface.
You know, I ain't cheddar box.
Regardless,
you know,
I can appreciate that because I have the same sentiments as you. I love Czarface. I love MF DOOM. All right, huge influence MF DOOM has been on me since I've been doing music and just been listening to him for God knows how long.
Right.
Ever since Czarface came onto the scene with their first album and every album ever since, I've been loving what they've been doing. I love Esoteric and Inspector Deck's chemistry together. 7L is an amazing producer. Shout out to 7L, appreciate the shirt. And he's just, been doing, or they all been doing such good work over the years. So when I heard that they are coming together, the two biggest comic book entities of hip hop are coming together for this huge crossover, even bigger than the Avengers. It's like that level shit. And I was like, yo, this is about to be some fire. This is about to be the craziest shit I've ever heard. I don't think I can handle this shit. But when it came out and when I heard it, just like Myke, I wanted more. More was left to be desired from this album. The beats here, I think, are dope. But like you said, I felt like they played it safe. I felt like they could have really experimented more. Now they did do some little beat switch ups here, kind of played around with some different sounds, which I do appreciate that because it does sound different than the first three Czarface albums. but it sounds more like Doom-esque. It sounds like they're catering more to Doom's style and sound, which makes sense because he's on the album. But I really feel that if they would have really just pushed the limits of this whole comic book theme and really just went all in and just gave us something completely different, we would have really got something special with this album, because this is a special occasion. You don't get this normally. You don't get, two entities who become so successful for their own unique thing. It's just like, I was just listening to the album, I was like, it's dope, but I want it to be doper, because I know it should be doper.
Yep.
And my mind was just running with so many different ideas and things that they just did not do that they could have did. And that was the thing about it. But I didn't hate the album. I still thought it was really dope, and I thought there were a lot of dope songs on here and a lot of dope quotables and lines and moments and features. And there's a lot more positives for me on this album than there are negatives. It's just the negatives are very, very big negatives.
Yes. The biggest negative I had was when I listen to a Doom project, I'm listening for incredible bars. I'm listening for immaculate flows. And I feel like I wasn't getting that from Doom on this album. And like you said before, he's going through some shit. He's been refused access back into the United States.
Let that man in. He's a national treasure.
Right. Let that man back.
Let the mask back in.
And he just lost his son, which I can't even imagine the kind of pain for anybody that would be. So I understand. So I can't look at this and just be like, man, Doom is whack. Fuck Doom. I can't do that.
Yeah.
Anybody else, no matter how good of an MC, that shit is gonna affect you.
Yeah.
The problem is, I still gotta judge the art for what it is.
Right.
And when I'm looking at the art for what it is, I can say that Doom's verses were not up to par.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like he was phoning it in.
Absolutely.
I feel like, we were not getting no Mad Villain.
Nope.
We're not getting no Food. We're not getting no Operation Doomsday level stuff, and
we're not even getting JJ Doom, to be honest.
Not even JJ Doom stuff, which he has some really, really great stuff on there as well. I just feel like Doom is just in this space right now where, he is on autopilot. And it's not to be like, okay, I don't care about making music anymore. I just feel like he maybe doesn't have the proper inspiration, or he's just going through shit in life, like you said, like his son just passed away. He can't get back into the States. He probably doesn't give a fuck about that at this point because he's probably been there forever. But it's just probably, you really don't know what an artist or a person is going through. And then you have to be in a certain creative mind state to be able to put out, your best work or or top tier level work. And, I think with us being Doom fans and us not getting so much Doom content because it's being so far spread apart, every time he comes back, we want him to give us that high level Doom that we just know and fell in love with. And I just think on here, he didn't do that. He just kind of gave us, he just like played it safe. He said, okay, here's the beat, okay, here's the verse I'm gonna write. It works, send it out, and then that's what it is.
I think those doper Doom verses would have inspired Esoteric and INS to go harder than they did.
And that was what I was worried about, actually. At first I thought, is Doom gonna outshine Inspector Deck and Esoteric? Because I was like, is it gonna be a case where every song we're just gonna be talking about what Doom said and kind of forget? But in reality, it's like they were either on par with each other, or there were moments where Esoteric kind of took over, or Inspector Deck took over, or even one of the features who came in, they stood out. So I think he brought solid, passing grade work, but we expect more from him. You need to give us that. Yeah, because this is a big deal. This is Czarface Meets Metal Face. It's like this is something we've been wanting ever since Every Hero Needs a Villain when y'all did Kabang. When y'all did Kabang, that already set in motion in everybody's mind. These two need to do an album, and when we got it, everybody was going crazy about it. So that's what it is. But I mean, I don't want y'all to think I hate y'all or hate the album. I love y'all. Y'all are dope. Y'all are shit. But this right here was here. It needed to be up here because there's so much more that we could have got from here, especially on a concept basis. Like I thought we could have got a cool comic book concept. Like I thought we could have get if y'all ain't gonna face each other, y'all could have teamed up and fought another enemy who was threatening both of y'all, and had a cool comic book announcement like some Stan Lee shit coming in with the skits and the interludes. Sampled some comic book shit. Like whatever it is, just really made it feel like this is a big comic book crossover deal, like you guys do. And I think it would have been a really, really great album if you went that direction with it. But they played it safe, dope beats, dope rhymes. Send in, kept it basic, and we just got passing grades rather than
an honor student.
Instead of an honor student.
Got honor student.
We should have got valedictorian. Yeah. We should have got you on the podium doing a speech and inspiring others. That's what we should have got. But we still think it's well, I think it's still cool. All right, so with that being said, Mike, we're going to go through some of the tracks here. You know, let me know what some of your favorite tracks or your favorite lines were on this project that you absolutely hate. I'm telling you, don't hate. I'm trying to get him in trouble. I don't want y'all to hate me, so you know.
I'm already in trouble with INS. He wasn't happy with the first review we did. Even though I love INS, just the fact that he even fucking referenced me made me super fucking excited. Even if he wasn't positive about me. It's cool though.
Any reaction is a good reaction.
Any reaction from fucking INS is a good reaction.
Yeah.
But Metal with Metal I thought was dope. I thought it was a really nice way to start the album off. I thought Esoteric had some really, really, really dope lines on that song. That shit about rappers used to be stupid deaf, now they're just stupid and deaf. I thought that was a dope line. I thought the INS line about what I'm stopping with is harder than inmates at a conjugal or inmates on a conjugal.
Yeah.
You know, was really, really nice. Problem is, I did not have a quotable from Doom on that song. Sue me.
What happened?
To be honest, I don't think, when I'm looking at these tracks, I don't think I had any quotables from Doom.
Man.
Personally.
Act one.
Not one I
Act
can think
one.
of. But anyways, yeah. So after Metal with Metal, I wasn't excited again until Captain Crunch. And Captain Crunch I thought was dope because it had like a more interesting beat. The beat was upbeat. It was had a really nice bounce to it, and I thought the MCs played off that. Like you can tell the energy of that beat affected the MCs more than the other beats.
Right.
And they were rhyming different. And that song had my favorite line on the whole shit where Esoteric says, check for the double cross like 2 Chainz at Sunday Mass, which was just stupid. It was a stupid
I
ass
got bars,
bar.
y'all. I got bars.
Bruh, yes, that was just a stupid ass bar. Gotta talk about Phantoms real quick with Open Mike Eagle. That shit.
That hook was so goddamn dope.
That hook was nice.
I love that hook.
The hook was nice. That beat was really nice. The beat sounded like something that Open Mike Eagle would rap on over his own shit.
Yeah.
And the whole scheme of Open Mike Eagle's verse was just incredible. The whole, you think he's talking to a phantom the whole time, and then he reveals at the end that, oh yeah, the person's not really dead. I was burying the lead, like a really nerdy journalist reference to burying the lead. I just thought that whole verse was just incredible. And then INS had that dope shit about having a threesome with Medusa.
You don't want to do that.
Don't look at that.
If you're doing it, don't look at it.
You gotta do it from the back.
Because that ain't the only way. That ain't the only thing that's going to be hard at the end. You know what I'm saying? That's some Greek mythology for you. Okay, continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah, oh God. Anyways, and then he had a line about, once again, I forget the guy's name, the little 6 Sense boy, where he says, I see fake niggas.
Okay.
It says, I see dead people. I thought that was actually
Shout out to
really
Haley
clever.
Joe Osment.
That's his name. One of these days, I don't remember that motherfucker's name.
I mean, you know.
He ain't been in nothing
He ain't
since.
done it in a while.
So hey, whatever, that's his fault. Anyways, you know what? And Esoteric's verse, I didn't mention this before. Esoteric's verse, did you catch how he was like, every line had like multiple F words?
He was on some alliteration shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he was on
That
some
shit was
alliteration. That was
crazy.
dope. I was like, yo, he was like 4:45 and 15.
Yes!
15. That ain't the verse. Or he just everything was like with an F or a
Bruh,
phantom,
some
like,
Rain Man shit. I was like, damn,
that's
that was dope. That was
yeah,
dope
and the
as
way
fuck.
he just did that shit was so damn dope. And I was like, only person who I've heard do that I can remember was a long time ago. Pat Cruz did something like that.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm
but
sure.
the way that Esoteric did it on this beat and still kept it within the concept of the whole phantom thing,
yeah,
shit was fucking fire.
Stupid,
Right.
fucking stupid.
Crazy.
But I gotta say, we were talking earlier about Inspector Deck and his incredible, weird, off the. Sorry, I'm tired.
Go to bed, Mike.
I need to.
All right, so we're going to wrap this up. He got to go to bed, apparently. He can't think about what Inspector Deck saying.
Yeah, we were talking about Inspector Deck and his weird off-the-wall references. And I don't know if you watch Battle Rap, but the line on MF Czar where Deck says something, I hit him with the FaceTime, zip him up, DECK shine, where zip him up is K-Shine's catchphrase.
Yeah.
I just thought that shit was incredibly dope. And I love the fact that he's throwing something in there that only battle rap nerds would even catch.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I just thought that was such a cool homage to something that I really love. underground battle rap. Yeah, man, that was just dope.
Shout out to the battle rappers out there.
Absolutely.
Crushing feelings.
Oh, y'all
Taking souls.
motherfuckers.
The next song that I really did like was Madness to Madness.
Mm-hmm.
The beat on there was fucking cold. Like that chilling, just like piano, and it's just like and esoteric on there with his line where he's like, you know, the way I kick bars and darts, you think I mix martial art with mixed martial arts, and it's just like that was when I was really like, okay, I really like this. I like what they're doing with this, and then it just sounds like a Doom-esque like vibe to it. So Doom was perfect on there, but even so, like he didn't have any really quotables on there for me either. But I just love the whole vibe and feel of it. Yeah. But I think esoteric really shined out on that one. Also, I like Don't Spoil It because that's like a solo Inspector Deck track, but he incorporates all these crazy like classic movies. Yeah. I think he like quoted like 27 or 28 movies. They had like Friday, CB4, Boys in the Hood, you know, Juice, like every black movie that we grew up knowing and loving.
Right.
He put that shit in there, but he did it so smooth. It's like you have to really listen to catch every single movie. Like he even said, "I Got the Hookup." Y'all probably know what "I Got the Hookup" was. That's old. That's old. That's old. That's when I was super little. Like, like I was like, yo, he's really going way back. Even he was doing Breaking and Star Wars and like Star Wars. I was like, yo, but that was the dope way that they did it. And I just wish they would have kept going with that because it's a short track. Yeah. And, you know, they had Doom on there, you know, kind of like, I guess, doing some, well, Doom and Esoteric, I think we're doing the hook in a way. Yeah. Don't spoil it, and then, you know, Doom was like, keep it moving. But I think they should have had their own, like, verses where they could have, like, talked about, like, TV shows or maybe comic book characters. Sure. Like, kind of, like, incorporate just different things in each verse. I think that would have been dope. But I still like that track a lot. Vinny Paz on Astral Traveling. His verse was fucking crazy. I love some Vinny Paz. He's always coming in with that rugged, I'll punch you in the face.
My goons are bloodthirsty. Russia like the Soviets. It's such a dope
I'm telling you, you know, it's like, you know, I learned one thing from Easy is to be ruthless. My bullets balls are fire like Jerry Lee Lewis. I'm telling you, like, you know, he's just killing it.
He can say anything with that gravelly ass, gargling razor blades ass.
He can say, I'm going to Kmart right now and go give me some loofahs.
And it'll sound like open shit.
Scared of shit?
Scared to go to Kmart.
Bro, I ain't going to Kmart.
I heard Kmart hard as fuck.
There were really no tracks here that I really say I hated, just that I thought was better. But one thing that did confuse me was the Captain Crunch, Captain Brunch thing. Yeah. Like, I'm guessing it was a remix, but like, I don't think Captain Brunch was necessary because it's the same track. They just took off Inspector Deck's verse, changed the beat, changed the hook. But I think there were qualities of both songs that I like. Like I said, I like the energy of Captain Crunch. I love how they kind of rhyme differently. But I also like the beat a little bit better. For me, I like the beat a little bit better on Captain Brunch. But I think if they kind of found the best qualities of both those tracks and just made one song and then stuck it as track 5, I think it was, and then ended the album with MF's I think that would have ended off better. It should have been a case where it would have been like on Doom's Food album with Con Carne and Con Queso, where it's like, okay, you got Captain Crunch, Captain Brunch. They're two different songs, but they kind of like they share the same theme or aesthetic. Other than that, it's a solid and it's a dope album. It's just it's we wanted more. You want to be like, yo, this. I wanted this to be in like my top 5. Absolutely. I wanted to be this. I wanted to be playing this album for the rest of the year and telling everybody, yo, you need to listen to this fucking album because it's the best shit I've heard all year. And like, I didn't get that, and that's what really disappointed me is because like they just didn't offer up everything in their spirit that they should have. Like, we wanted an A+, we got a B, and you know, it's just like. Maybe next time, y'all need to do more. Do it now that we got this. Now that y'all met, we need to do it again. Bring in like somebody else, like a villain, or another villain, or another, you know, like a Cool Keys. Bring in. Think about this. Dr. Octagon comes in. Czarface Metal Face taking on Dr. Octagon. Huge fucking like war. Yeah. Y'all battling each other. Y'all going bar for bar. It's just a huge concept. Think about that shit.
Take your time, plan it out, because this did sound a little bit rushed.
I think for an album of this quality and just the people involved, they should have took probably another year to really hammer it out, come up with a concept, because I think if they did that, but I think also, you really don't know, maybe Doom was motivated at that moment to do it, because maybe if they would have waited another year, Doom wouldn't have been about it, because you know, we've been waiting for Doom Starks for 10 years, and Mad Villainy 2 for 10, I don't even know, I quit, I just don't even want to think about it.
It's like detox.
That's like that's the detox of the underground. Yeah, bro. I mean, Doom got 2 of them. How you got 2 detoxes? How you got 2 detoxes, Doom? How you do that?
That just shows how dope he is.
That's how dope he is.
He's allowed to have.
He's like, Dre got 1. I'm about to make 2.
Exactly.
Still make
up the fuck out of y'all.
Still how y'all waiting for it.
Yep.
Myke, give me your final thoughts. What is your final thoughts on this album? And you know, please.
I'll try to be easy. My final thought on this album is, honestly, fellas, as much as I love all of you, I cannot say that this is a great project. It's a good project. It's better than a lot of other projects.
Right.
But given the year that we've had with such amazing projects coming out this year, this should have been at the top, and it just plain wasn't. And that, to me, is a bit of a disappointment. So I can legitimately say that I was disappointed in this album. It's still good. I definitely think it's still worth people listening to, because I think other people might like it more than me. But for me personally, it's getting a meh. It's like a C+. Yeah, bro, I'm sorry.
He said a C.
Nah, you're right. I'm gonna give it a B. I'm gonna give it a B. You're right. I'm being hard. I'm being hard because I know what they can do.
I know.
I know what they can do.
C+, man. You're right.
You're right.
I'm about to say, you want to go ahead and leave the house?
You're right.
I don't know what you're talking about, yo.
You should have kicked me away from the table.
You're off the table.
You're right.
You're losing your card if it's a review.
It's at least a B.
It's at least a B, yeah. So my final verdict, you know how I do. I'm not saying that this album overall is a dope album that leaves more to be desired. All I'm saying is that 7L is a dope producer. He gave us some really, really dope beats on here. I can't say I hated any of these beats, but I wasn't in love with any of these beats. I thought some were dope. I was rocking to some of them, like the Bomb Throne beat and Badness to Madness and Astral Traveling, you know, the whole bunch of dope beats on here. But I just feel like more could have been done production-wise, especially with Doom involved. We should have got some Doom production, some fresh Doom production mixed with 7L production. Shit would have been crazy. And the same thing with, you know, the artists too. It's like they all came through with some dope lines here and there, some quotables. But I felt like, you know, they didn't go as hard as they should have lyrically, or could have. Yeah. And I don't know if it's because, you know, they're playing it safe, time constraints, whatever it is. You know, it's just, it wasn't as memorable as I wanted it to be on both fronts, production-wise and lyrical-wise. But at the same time, like, I can say this is still a really dope album, a lot better than what a lot of stuff's coming out right now. I will be going back to a good amount of these songs here, more positives than negatives for me. And, you know, even though I wanted more, you know, I can't be too mad at what we got because it's still a solid body of work. So all I gotta say is that for me, Czarface Meets Metal Face, for the first time, y'all was 3 for 3. It hurts my heart. Thug tears. It's not Granddad approved, y'all. Don't hate me. Don't take my shirts away. Okay, I'm comfy. But I will give it a very highly Granddad recommended. And that's like I said, because I agree with Myke on a lot of things. You know, we just feel like it could have been better. It should have been up here. It was not. It was like right here. It's not meh. It's really good. I think some people are going to enjoy it more than others. It really just depends, you know, because we're thinking of it from a more broader standpoint. If we looked at it as just dope beats, dope rhymes, then we would probably be in love with it. Right. But because we know the history of these artists and what they've done over their time here and what could have been done with this project, we hold it at a way higher standard that it should have been, you know, something special or something unique. So that's what that is. Czarface Meets Metal Face. Still a dope album. Still check it out. All these guys are amazing. They're legends. Doom, legendary. 7L, esoteric. INS. Come on now, like you can't have a better collaboration than this. It's just it should have been a better collaboration than this. That's what I'm saying. There you go. That's what I'm saying. All right, y'all. So that's gonna do it for today's video. I want to thank Myke C-Town for coming through, showing some love, and doing the damn thing. My man.
Absolutely.
Make sure y'all check out his channel. He be dropping videos every 4 months. You know that nigga. You know, so once in a while you'll see something.
I got the slow flow delivery.
He got that evidence delivery.
I got that evidence delivery in my videos.
I'm gonna miss the evidence.
So I got that Nipsey Hussle delivery.
Yeah, he got that.
I drop that shit and wait like
wait,
make mad long and drop another.
You want another video? 3 months. Nigga.
There you go. Deal with it.
You don't have a release date and everything. Post it up. The countdown. But check out his stuff. He's got dope, you know, vinyl videos. He be doing his own reviews as well. Out of My Elements, hilarious shit. I love that shit, man. So check out his stuff. So make sure but also check me out too. Yeah. You know, cause you probably here because of him, cause he's more famous than me. You know. For now, you know. I got on Netflix though. Y'all ain't on Netflix.
Yeah. I wasn't on Netflix. That shit was.
Shout out to Netflix for showing a nigga love.
That's the only reason I watch the shit too.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, you know.
Just saying.
I bring people. But yeah, make sure you give it a thumbs up, drop a comment, show me some love, check out all the videos. You know, his phone's going off. You know, big time. My phone will never ring. See, my phone will never ring. Nobody call me. But until next time, I take my leave. Granddad, Myke C-Town, Czarface Meets Metal Face. Dope album, but it should have been an amazing album. We should have been like crying of joy.
Huh?
I mean, I'm just saying, man. You know, I gotta reiterate one.
They gonna beat your ass.
But I will say this: y'all love me still. Y'all still love me, right? You know, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. You know, I'm just being real.
You're gonna have a whole crew of motherfuckers with Timbs and baggy ass jeans and baseball bats,
Man.
just showing up at your Pele jackets.
Y'all know where I stay. Hey, don't get my address though.
I'm just saying.
But I will say this. You know, this has motivated me. So I'm saying, think about this. I know you got an alter ego.
Mm-hmm.
You do a collab. Granddad meets MC Dangling Balls. Think about it.
In your mouth.
Wait a minute, Hold on. You gonna change your name, man. You ain't putting nothing in my mouth. All right, look. So when he changed his name, look out for that Granddad and Name Pending album, cause I ain't rapping with no MC Dangling Balls. I ain't rapping next to no Dangling Balls, okay? That's what that is. All right, we out of here.